perfection is the lowest standard in the world because it's literally impossible. You can't do it.
Yeah, we've had Janine Shepherd on the show before. She's a 6-time best-selling author. She'd actually qualified for the Winter Olympics, but was hit by a truck while she was riding her bike beforehand. Amazing, absolutely phenomenal. Probably the best example of resilience and best story I've ever heard. It really is phenomenal what she's been able to accomplish. She's a walking paraplegic and everything. And she talks about this concept of loosening up your idea that your life is supposed to be perfect. Yeah. And I love that. And what it reminds me about from your work is how you talk about this idea of embracing our humanness. Can you talk a little bit about what it means to sort of embrace our humanness rather than always striving so hard for this impossible ceiling of perfection in everything we do?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, the way I describe us as human beings is like automobiles. And I use the movie Cars, right? And it's not because my kids made me watch it 1,000 times. It's actually a good movie.
You made them watch it 1,000 times.
That's right. Yeah, but I love the analogy of us as cars because we're all automobiles. We're all humans, but some of us are Ferraris and some of us are Jeeps and some of us are SUVs. And there's no judgment there because the Ferrari can do things that the Jeep can't do and the Jeep can do things the Ferrari can't do. And so I think what it really comes down to is can we lift our hood and figure out what we're running with? Because if I'm a Jeep trying to run on a Ferrari track, now I know where my friction points are, or I know enough to say, oh, shoot, I'm going to go get on a Jeep track, right? So I think this is where that analogy is. None of us are perfect. We all have our own unique set of things that make us who we are. And just like automobiles, I mean, the Jeep and the Ferrari, they have two distinctive tasks. Neither of which, because they're apples and oranges, could you define as perfect, right? And so, I mean, what is the perfect vehicle? You know, that's also subjective, you know. So I think it's a great analogy and a great concept to understand. And even our universe is not perfect, right? It's all imperfect. But it's the imperfections that have made us who we are and those little nuances and things like that. So I think we should bask in our imperfection.